Yeah, J. Thomas Radio. We all listen to it. Why? What do you listen to?
It's J. Thomas News with the news, with J. Thomas and the news, along with Cece McCece and her famous intro, Biff Bunyan with the weather, and Katie Von Crystal Katie with Spotlight on Spotlights. And now, here's J. Thomas with the news.
I'm gonna fire that Biff Bunyan. Get Biff in here right now. His fault we have this sock still. I'm telling you. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the J. Thomas radio program, the radio on the right. Okay. I want you to listen to something. It's day 2 of the sock, by the way. We have something. we have a thing on order that's supposed to. We have 2 of them. I don't think the fuzzy one is going to make it, CC, the one that you ordered. Why? I think it's too small. This is like a 2.5-inch diameter microphone, and they're really sensitive. You can hear an ant fart in this thing, so I just don't think it's gonna work. That's just my what? No. Yeah, I know you tried. Well, they have them for large. This is a bigger microphone, so but we'll see. Hopefully we'll get our windscreen in before this afternoon. Okay, I want you to listen to something. Listen to this.
But when it comes to the elites, the corporate interests, the law firms, the universities, the media, I agree with you, Preet. It is not. It's not going to end well for them. For those that decided that it was, that they would act in their perceived very narrow self-interest, which I would underscore is very short-term self-interest, and, take a knee to Trump. I think they're now.
This is a threat. This is a direct threat from this bitch. I'm sorry, Cece, this bitch. Susan Rice, she should be in fucking prison. Sorry, Cece. This bitch, I will go down, after we get done listening to her, she needs to be in prison. Do you know what she did? Well, stand by. Listen to this. Democrats want this? All right, Democrats, I'm ready for it. I am ready. I'm going to be in their face all the time anyway. I might as well be. Listen to what she says.
Starting to realize, wait a minute. This is not popular. Trump is not popular. What he is doing, whether on the economy and affordability or on immigration now, is not popular. And that there is likely to be a swing in the other direction. And they are going to be caught with more than their pants down. They're going to be held accountable.
She is threatening people with a different point of view. This whore is threatening people with a different point of view, and she says the federal government's going to come after him. I am telling you, this is every scumbag Democrat there is. And if they don't address this, today in the news conference, well, and if the week at, do you see why Mike Johnson, Speaker Johnson, just people didn't want him in that position? Well, Matt Gaetz, at least Matt Gaetz would be down her throat in a second. Let's see what Speaker Johnson does. Yeah, you know what? We have to go after these people. We have to go after Obama too. This bitch, every one of them. And he better understand, Trump better understand, it doesn't matter if they don't perceive him as nice. They don't perceive him as him saying, well, look, we got to get beyond this. No, they're not going to get beyond it, President Trump. And we're going to come back, and I'm going to get some stuff set up here. You will see that this Susan Rice, she needs to be in prison. Just hold on. Just 1 second. We'll be right back. I'll have the details. Okay, we're back. Susan Rice has been protected for years, decades. Let's go back a little bit to some of the controversies from this bitch. Okay? All right, the first was the unmasking of... This isn't the first. Let's go back to the first one. This is the Libya thing. Okay? When she was she wasn't Secretary of State. She was the... Hold on. Hold 1 second. 1 second. So Susan Rice was in the running to become Secretary of State after the Benghazi disaster, 9/11 Benghazi disaster. And the reason why, she went on television and she said this. Let's pot that up. So 13 years ago, Bob Schieffer on Face the Nation confronted Susan Rice about the attacks in Benghazi. These are pretty fresh right after that. The attacks in Benghazi, which killed 4 Americans, including the ambassador. And this is how she put it. Listen to her answer and how fake this is. This is what derailed her attempt to become Secretary of State. Roll. Hit it.
Based on the best information we have to date, what our assessment is as of the present is in fact what it began spontaneously in Benghazi as a reaction to what had transpired some hours earlier in Cairo, where, of course, as you know, there was a violent protest outside of our embassy sparked by this hateful video.
Have you seen... Do you know what the video is? Do you have any idea what the video is? That supposedly, according to our best estimates, according to people that we trust, according to our $1 billion a year CIA, led by Brennan, according to everything the government could figure out, do you know what the vile, terrible video was that sparked this unrest? Of course, it wasn't terrorists. It was this video. Do you know what it is? Have you ever seen this video? Hold on 1 second. Okay, we found this, and it's just all right. If you've ever seen Manos: The Hands of Fate, which is Sheriff Torgo's favorite movie, if you ever seen that, then I'm going to play just a clip of this. This is on CNN when they found it. This is it's hilarious. Look it up. Go on go on YouTube and look this up. This is the beginning of it. This is part of the video. Listen to this.
His name is Muhammad.
It was called The Innocence of Muslims, a film that portrayed the Prophet Muhammad as a philanderer and a thug. A 14-minute movie trailer launched protests.
Okay. Okay. The video itself is hilarious. And this is some guy from New Jersey or something portraying Muhammad. Hey, let me tell you something, pal. I don't know. It was hilarious. I can't play it. But that's the point. That's not the point. The point is this bitch tried to say that this insane video, and CNN went along with it, what was the reason why Benghazi happened, and it's not. It was they were illegally sending arms into Syria and they had to get some of those arms back. It was an illegal. This is why she should be in prison. This is why this should come out. Who's our current DNI? Yeah, yep. What? No, look that up. Anyway, the point, the point of this whole thing, you gotta see this. You gotta see this video because it's hilarious. That's not the point though. It's better than I swear it's better than Airplane. It's and she tries to say that this is how we lost Ambassador Stevens. It was like Ambassador Stevens was taken out, beaten, and a pole rammed up his butt. He was beaten, severely beaten, and tortured to death. And they sit there and they try to pass this crap off. And this is why she didn't make Secretary of State. But she was, I think she was ambassador. Look that up again. It was an ambassador to the UN during this time. But she had her hand in planning this. Every Obama sleazebag is responsible for Benghazi. And then, okay, what? Tulsi Gabbard. Okay. DNI Tulsi Gabbard has to get into this, and she has to bring these charges because this was murder. This was murder. There's a movie, 13 Hours. Okay, we're gonna look up. And that led to Clinton saying this. Now hold on, we're gonna look that up in a second. Give us 1 minute. So all the lying, all the bull crap, all the bullshit that the Obama administration was putting out there finally led to this, which I am pretty sure led to Hillary Clinton's loss, because she was sitting there with her smug little Clinton face just looking at Senator Johnson, right? And he's coming up with this question, and this was her reply. After all this, after blaming the video, after saying it was some terrorists, and then after saying there was something else, and then that we didn't know, and that was bullshit. We knew. We saw them. The military knew this. We knew what was going on. They were calling in from it wasn't a it wasn't an embassy. It was a compound. They were calling in from there, and they were saying, "Hey, we're being hit." They knew it, and both these bitches led to this. They covered it up, which is illegal. They covered it up, and it led to this exchange between Senator Johnson and Hillary Clinton.
They didn't know that.
With all due respect, the fact is we had 4 dead Americans. Was it because of a protest, or was it because of guys out for a walk one night who decided they'd go kill some Americans? What difference at this point does it make?
See, right there. And all of these people deserve jail. They deserve prison because they lied to us. They lied to us in Congress. They lied to us on media. They lied to us every second of the day for years, and they're still lying. And this bitch, Susan Rice wants to go after people who have a different point of view. That's what she's saying. We're going to come after you. We're going to come after your businesses. We're going to come after your life. And if this doesn't piss everybody out, I don't know what it takes anymore to make you see what's going on. I don't know what it takes to piss you off. I really don't. You know, you have millions of illegal aliens swarming this nation. You have thousands of them, hundreds of thousands of them, maybe millions of them getting welfare they don't deserve. You have millions of them defrauding you, I'll get 15% of the 400,000 people so far. This is what they say. have criminal records. Well, of the 15% of 400,000, that's 55,000 people. That's not a small amount. That's bigger than some towns that are around me. That's like Bixby right down the road having 55,000 felons. And that's where they live. And that's just of who we got out so far. These people lie all the time. And I don't know what it takes to get you pissed off. I'm pissed off continuously 24 hours a day. I go to bed pissed off. I wake up pissed off. But, no, hold on. Let's continue this little sideshow. Let me bring something else up. Hold on. Okay, so then there's the unmasking controversy. And I don't know if you remember this. This is back during the first Trump term. This is Andrea Mitchell on today, the NBC News. Listen to it, and listen to the way Andrea Mitchell. My God, you know who her husband is? I freaked out when I found this out. Alan Greenspan. Holy crap! Alan, I can't imagine those two. Ugh. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is, listen to Andrea Mitchell's snide remarks, but listen to what she says. What Rice says to Andrea Mitchell, that it was unmasking General Flynn was just part of her job. Listen to this.
Security advisor Susan Rice is at the center of this new political firestorm, fanned by the Trump White House, denying to NBC that the Obama administration ever utilized intelligence for political purposes, as critics are charging that the administration is trying to divert attention from the investigation into Russian meddling in the election.
Russian meddling, first of all, let's just put that out there. That was complete horseshit. The Russian meddling garbage. That's complete horseshit. So they base this on horseshit. But let's go.
Susan Rice, in an exclusive interview with us, responding to a Bloomberg News report that the White House is now zeroing in on whether she requested the names of Trump officials accidentally caught up in surveillance be revealed or unmasked for political reasons. Rice insisting any unmasking requests were part of her job.
We only do it to protect the American people, to do our jobs in the national security realm. That's the only reason. But
did you leak the name of Mike Flynn?
I leaked nothing to nobody.
Bullshit. She did too. And they leaked Mike Flynn's name on purpose. I'm not going to get into Mike Flynn, but he's a patriot. He's awesome. Does he have some quirks? Yeah, I think we all do. That's not the point. The point is these people, this bitch, now is threatening you just because you have a different point of view. That's what she said in that very first thing. She's sitting there saying, you better watch out. If you supported Trump, oh, we're coming after you and your company and your kids. I'm telling you, these scumbag Democrats, all right, we're gonna go. It's been 18 minutes with this nonsense. You have to go and look at the go to YouTube and Google and look up, not Google. Go to you. I guess it is owned by Google, isn't it, Cece? Yeah. Me and my sock. Go to YouTube and put in the search bar video that's supposedly sparked the Benghazi terror attack, and sit back and enjoy, because it is freaking it's hilarious, man. It is hilarious. I can't just go do it. All right, we'll be back in a little bit. Where is this at? There it is.
This has been Jay Thomas News with the News, with Jay Thomas and the News, along with Cece McCece and her famous intro, Biff Bunyan with the weather, and Katie Von Crystal Katie with Spotlight on Spotlights. And now, this has been Jay Thomas with the News.
Get Biff Bunyan in here right now. All right, we'll be back. We'll be back with poor Miss Guthrie. Holy crap. This is terrible. It's getting worse. How could it get worse? Supposed to get better. Well, sign of the times, people. Sign of the times.